Melissa from Nature's Garden. Today I'm going to show you how to use our facial night cream kit. Let's whip it up! Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to get with the kit. Of course, you will get the jars with the lids, and you'll get 4 of those. You will also get stearic acid, cocoa butter, calendula. This is the whole calendula. Will create an infusion within the lotion. And then you'll get the traditional emulsifying wax. You will also get the vegetable glycerin, avocado oil, and there are 2 bottles of that. And then there's castor oil, grapeseed oil, and then of course the vitamin E and the Optifin. In addition, you are going to need a scale. You'll need a thermometer, stick blender, and a pot to put your ingredients in to blend everything. You'll also need to create a double boiler. In order to create a double boiler, you'll use a larger pot, and you'll fill it with a few inches of water, and then you'll use a smaller pot to melt your ingredients. And what that's going to do, that's going to allow your ingredients to melt really slowly so you don't scorch them. And finally, you will need 1 pot for your water. So we already have this portion going. What you're going to do is you're going to fill your pot with water. Ultimately, you'll need 320 grams of water, so you want to make sure you have a little bit of extra to allow for evaporation because you are going to heat it to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, and you want to keep it there for at least 20 minutes to kill any bacteria. So let's go ahead and get started. One final thing, you will need a bowl and a coffee filter. So what we're going to do is place our bowl on our scale and just place the filter right inside. And we're going to go ahead and create our infusion. So we already have our water going. We've already had it at that 180 degrees for 20 minutes. Now we're just going to create our infusion. So you'll empty the contents of the calendula flowers. And we'll just go ahead and pour the water right over top of this. And we're just going to go ahead and let this steep for a little bit to create our infusion. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside for a moment. And now we'll go ahead and melt the oil portion of our project. So we're just going to go ahead and put it right in our double boiler. We have the cocoa butter. All these ingredients are pre-measured for you. So you'll be able to just simply empty them into your pot. We'll also add the emulsifying wax. And this is a traditional emulsifying wax. And then we have the stearic acid. The vegetable glycerin you won't need at the moment. We're going to work with the avocado oil, the castor oil, and the grapeseed oil. And we'll go ahead and add each of those to our double boiler. Okay, now all we simply need to do is allow our oils and butters to melt, and we'll stir occasionally as they are melting. And we'll allow our calendula infusion to go ahead and steep for a little bit. And then we'll come back and start putting it all together. Okay, so now we are going to grab our infusion. We're going to go ahead and take the coffee filter out. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring the 2 corners together, or 2 sides together, and then the other 2 sides so that we don't get any of our flowers in our bowl. And then we are just going to squeeze. And then we'll go ahead and set this aside. And now we're ready to weigh out our calendula infusion. We're going to need 286 grams. Okay, now that we have our infusion weighed out, we are ready to combine both our oils and our water. So we have melted our oils and butters. You want to make sure they're around 140 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to go ahead and add them right to the bowl. All right, now we're just going to use a stick blender to get everything combined. But first, one very important ingredient, the vegetable glycerin. All right, so now we will get everything blended. When your mixture is around 120 degrees Fahrenheit, you want to go ahead and add your Optifin preservative and vitamin E oil. Yep. It's really important that you don't add these ingredients below 120 degrees Fahrenheit so that you create a proper emulsion. Otherwise, you can get some separation. So as long as it's below 140 Fahrenheit, but above 120 Fahrenheit, you're good. If you add the preservative above 140 degrees Fahrenheit, you can actually burn off the preservative. So you want to be very careful with your temperatures in this case. All right, now we're just going to stick blend again. All right, and now we're just going to let this cool and we'll stick blend periodically. And as it cools down, it's actually going to thicken up and turn into a cream. So let's just go ahead and let it cool down. All right, the only thing left to do is to put our cream into our jars. All right, and there you have it. Making your own facial night cream is really that simple. Make sure that you check out our website at www.naturesgardencandles.com for even more fragrance fun ideas. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and that you like the video and comment below. And until next time, we will see you later. Bye, guys.